I am not impressed with your class's performance today. Only John has been answering all my questions and is new among you. Where's Jerry? Okay, let me give you one more question. How is pi in math derived to solve problems of area and circumference of circles?
Me, ma.
John again? Okay, John, what's the answer?
If you divide the circumference of any circle by its diameter, you will get 22/7, which is pi.
Very good. Can we clap for him, please?
Let's embarrass this Johnny boy once the teacher leaves. Does he think he's better than me? John this, John that.
The teacher is leaving now. Game time. I can't wait.
Hey! Stop that! It's not funny!
Yes, why would you do that, Jerry? You and your friends are so pathetic. Embarrassing a new student like that?
Shut up, Sarah. What's your business with what we are doing here? He thinks he's smarter than Jerry. And no one dares to be smarter than Jerry in this class.
Jerry only thinks he's the smartest in this class. But I'm glad that someone else, in fact, someone new, is putting him in his place.
How dare you? Oh, poor Johnny is now your new best friend? I see. I guess we will include you in our games of mystery. Plastic face.
Just stop embarrassing me. Sarah, wait! Please,
Hello, John. Sit down.
Good afternoon, ma.
You look sad. What's wrong?
It's Jerry, Henry, and Rufus. They have been causing problems for me.
How do you mean?
They often stole me with crumpled pieces of paper when teachers leave the class. They would abuse me, and many times they steal my notebooks so that I get punished for not doing my assignments.
I'm sorry to hear this, but is there anyone who has witnessed this? Because I need proof.
Yes, ma. It's Sarah. She's the only one who is not intimidated by Jerry and his friends in our class.
Please invite her to my office.
Okay, ma.
Sarah, have you seen Jerry, Henry, and Rufus maltreat John?
No, ma.
Sarah, no, Sarah. You saw what Jerry and his friends did to me, to us. Remember?
I don't know what John is talking about, and I'd like to leave if there are no further questions.
That's okay. You may leave. I'm sorry, John. Since you have no proof, there's nothing I can do to help you. I know being new in a class can be tough. Why not try being nice and friendly to Jerry and his friends, and you'll see how quickly they'll become your friends. You also need to toughen up. You're a boy, you know. You may leave now.
I'm sorry for lying, John. My mom wanted me to avoid further trouble with Jerry and his friends. I can't continue to support you against those boys.
Hello, young man. What's the matter?
Nothing, sir.
I'm Mr. Joseph. I'm the school counselor. You seem new around here. What's your name?
I am John Israel.
Hello, John. What's wrong?
I am sorry for crying, sir. I was just overwhelmed by my emotions.
It's okay to cry. I am listening.
I think I'm being bullied by my classmates, but no one seems to understand my problem, and those who can are scared to help me.
I understand how you feel, John. Come along to my office. I will help you.
Bullying is a big problem for any child. Whether it happens at school or at home, the results are always the same. It causes trauma and unbearable pain, which can lead to learning losses for children. Bullying can be physical or emotional, and unfortunately, John suffered both, including Sarah, who tried to stand up for him. However, bullying can be reduced if more awareness is created around it. It's important to note that Mrs. Emmanuel's statement that John must toughen up because he's a boy is not an appropriate advice for a victim of bullying. Similarly, parents whose children report being bullied to them and these parents insist on their children resorting to violence to deal with their bullies is also completely wrong. Violence only begets more violence. Unfortunately, when people in authority at schools do not respond appropriately to complaints about bullying, it will only persist and worsen. Thankfully, in this scenario, the school's counselor, Mr. Joseph, helped John by investigating the complaints and ensuring that Jerry and his friends were reprimanded. However, the problems of bullying do not end here. There are many other things that should be done to prevent and solve them. Some of these things include: first, schools being actively involved in campaigning against bullying. For instance, schools must have specific anti-bullying policies that must be communicated to parents, students, and teachers. And school walls may even have inscriptions that carry anti-bullying messages. Second, parents must always inquire about penalties for bullying and if it is still being enforced for repeat offenders. Third, school administrators and teachers must be trained on how to address bullying issues. An example of the outcome of such training can be the stationing of teachers at various points of the school's entrance upon resumption and closure daily. Fourth, teachers should regularly give talks on bullying to students on the assembly, and schools should ensure that they have CCTV cameras in public spaces, especially in classrooms. Finally, identified bullies and their victims must be cancelled appropriately. The Shield of Innocence initiative remains committed to the well-being and safety of all children.